Om Shanti. Good morning. Happy Sunday. Happy new month. And a happy monsoon. Nigeria is blessed with plenty rains. And now we are all connecting with the rain of knowledge. The source of the rain of knowledge. Like the rain outside cleans the nature and purifies everything, the rain of knowledge shall purify the mind, intellect, and the soul. So we will celebrate a day to clean the mind on 21st June, which is, according to the astronomy, is the longest day of the year. Very auspicious according to the calendar, followed lunar, solar, all types of calendars. It's mentioned 21st June is the longest day of the year. And that's the reason. It is the day of yoga, International Day of Yoga. So everyone practice and everyone preach and everyone enjoy physical and mental health. But we alone, not just physical health, but mental health as well. People do not speak about mind because for everyone, yoga means physical yoga. But for us, yoga is all about mind, not postural. Because we know that in the golden age, the deities never did any exercise. But they did yoga. They were completely in the state of connection all the time. Soul consciousness. So we practice soul consciousness, which really helps us to be really healthy in life. So now, 17th March 1991. This is the Murli that we are going to read today. I appreciate Brother Leonard. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you. And today's Avyak Murli. Murli's essence, to be seated on the elevated seat as a jewel of contentment. Be a contented and carefree soul. To be seated on the seat of jewel of contentment. Be a contented and a carefree soul. Today, Bab Dada is seeing his jewels of contentment from everywhere, from all the corners of the world. In 1991, people have gathered to meet Bab Dada. The confluence age is the age of remaining content. The speciality of Brahman life is contentment. Today, we are going to learn all the aspects of contentment because many in the world never understood what is contentment. They think acquiring what you want to acquire is called as contentment and happiness. If they want money and they get money and they are content. But what exactly is contentment? Earning more or saving more or spending more? Which is contentment among all the three? Tell me. Earning more, saving more or spending more? Which is
None of the
contentment?
Spending more.
None of the
Spending more.
above.
Spending more.
None of the above.
Spending none of the above.
Spending more.
Huh? Brother Ben?
Spending more.
Spending more.
Yes.
Spending power. Good. But the true answer is contentment means when you need no more. which is not at all there in the options.
None of
No
the above.
more. People think spending more, earning more, and saving more, you can make them happy and content. But the truth is, when you need no more, you are content. And this is a time to practice, I don't need any more. You need to practice this. The language of the world is different. I want, give me. God, give me more money. The speciality of Brahmin life is contentment. Contentment is the greatest treasure of all the treasures. Contentment is the personality of purity of Brahmin life. With this personality, you easily become a special soul. If there isn't the personality of contentment, you cannot be called a special soul. Nowadays, two types of personality are always praised. One is the personality of a physical body, tricep, bicep, very big macho personality. There is a praise of that personality. And the other is the personality of the position, one who has a big seat. President, vice president, or Alaji, some seat should be there. In Brahmin life, you don't have both. No physical and no position. And so no politics here. If those who want to do any politics, they come, they see, they go. They cannot stay. This is the place for everyone to come and for take an opportunity for self-progress. Isn't it? You make the resources, you meet the people, you take the knowledge for your self-progress. So this place is unique. You will not get what you are getting everywhere in the world. Baba says, in this Brahmin life, the personality of contentment is visible on the face and in the expression of a Brahmin soul who has the greatness of contentment in his Brahmin life. And the personality of position of elevated stage is visible. Everything is visible, whether it is personality of body, personality of position, or personality of contentment. Who is more attractive? In all the three, personality of the physical body, personality of the position, personality of the contentment. Who is more attractive? So sister has personality of position. If you really choose that one, you will live like that. See, the basis of the contentment is to be full of all the attainments that have been claimed from the Father. There are many attainments in the world. To be content, attainments are more important. But to be truly content, then what is important is the basis of all your attainments should be from the one Father. That is to say, the soul is content. The cause of discontentment is a lack of attainment. The cause of discontentment is lack of attainment. And the cause of contentment is having all attainments. This is why Bab-Dada gave all of you Brahmin children the full inheritance as soon as you took Brahmin birth. Or did Baba give less to some and did Baba give more to others? Bab-Dada always says to all the children, remember the Father and the inheritance. The inheritance is all the attainments. Inheritance is about all the attainments, not one attainment, not small, but abundant and everything. All the powers are included in this. All the virtues are included in this. And all the knowledge is included in this. Baba says, all the powers, all the virtues, all the knowledge, and all the virtues and the full knowledge. Again and again, Baba reiterated. It isn't just knowledge, but it is full knowledge. Ordinary knowledge is an information. Full knowledge is directly from the one who is full of knowledge. It isn't just the powers and the virtues, but all the powers, all the virtues, and the inheritance is full of everything. Matters a lot, isn't it? Knowledge, all the knowledge. Virtues, all the virtues. Powers, all the powers. So much difference is there. The inheritance is full of everything. It is complete. There is nothing lacking. Every Brahmin child receives the full inheritance, not half. It isn't that out of all the virtues you receive, 2 virtues and someone else will receive another 2 virtues, and the full inheritance means it is complete and perfect. Since each one receives the full inheritance, where there are all attainments, there would be contentment. Babdada was seeing the personality of contentment of all the Brahmins and was seeing to what extent each one has developed their personality. Is your Brahmin personality, is the personality of contentment, and is it evolved? To what extent? How much percentage of your contentment personality is evolved? How much personality of running around worldly pleasures, worldly needs and requirements is emerged? Any one can be emerged at one point of time, isn't it? There is no name or trace of discontentment in the Brahmin life. So do you have any discontentment about anything? Or are you content about everything? It's a choice that we have to make, because your future will depend on your choices that you make today. So if you choose to be content today you might not be, but certainly tomorrow contentment alone will come. But if you choose to be discontent because today there is no contentment, today you need this, you need that, so many needs are there. So you see the needs of today. Baba says, don't see today. Be in today and see the future. Is it okay, Brother Inka? So whatever you want the future to be, see today. Seeing is sowing today, sowing the seeds. So this is known as experiencing the pleasure of Brahmin life through this personality. The pleasure of Brahmin life is in this personality. This is a life of pleasure and a life of enjoyment. The meaning of tapasya is that the personality of contentment is visible in your eyes. What is tapasya? More and more intense meditations. What shall it do? It will make you completely content from within. And this contentment will be visible in your eyes, on your face, in your expression, and your activity. Baba was creating the rosary of such jewels of contentment. How much of the rosary would have been created by now? How much? A jewel of contentment means totally flawless. Not even a single trace of attachment with anything, with anybody, or any attraction towards anything in the world, or any influence of any situation. You're totally beyond all this. These are flaws. Now become flawless joy. The sign of contentment is that a contented soul will experience the self to be satisfied, and others would be satisfied with that soul. In the stage of being satisfied, the heart does not what? in the stage of being satisfied. The heart does not ask what?
Ask for more.
Ask for more. Good. Huh? No, not disturb. The heart shall not ask for anything that can disturb. Yes. So Baba says your heart shall not ask any question. One is a heart that is satisfied, and the other is a heart that asks questions. Prashna means questions. Someone with a satisfied heart remains satisfied because, why is he satisfied? Because whatever he wants, he has got. He's content with. Baba says, questions, not having questions can only happen when you have complete knowledge. At least Sunday we are listening and we feel really full. What if you listen every day? Then you will be overflowing, you will be full and you will be flowing. So Baba says that someone with a satisfied heart remains satisfied because of being knowledgeful about the drama and does not ask any question. If you have drama, you divorce, why, what, how, all the questions. Whatever questions arise in you about the self or about the others, you yourself get the answer first. Question is coming like this, answer also will come like that in a minute. You were told previously to not to ask what or why, but to put a dot. Put a dot, not what. Instead of what, put a dot. But a full stop, a dot, you can put in the space of what and why. In 1 second, have the expansion. In 1 second, have the essence. 1 second, have the expansion. What is expansion? What is essence?
Product. With being product.
So what is the expression of expansion? I am a body is an expansion. I am a soul is an essence. Because every expansion is connected only to the body. My label, my position, my physical health, my relations, my wealth, my designation, my nationality, my religion, my language, my skills and my interests and my weakness, everything is with the body only. I am not mine. So I am a soul is an essence. Someone who is satisfied to such an extent remains constantly carefree. Someone who is satisfied to such an extent of remaining in the state of essence, he is constantly carefree. Nothing can really put bondage to him. So check, do I a jewel of contentment? Am I a jewel of contentment? Have these signs are in me? Bab Dada has given everyone the title Jewel of Contentment. So Bab Dada is asking, oh, jewels of contentment, are you content? Are you always content with yourself? That is, with your efforts, with the effort of transforming your sanskars, with the percentage of your efforts and your stage. Are you content with the efforts and with the percentage of your efforts and your stage? That whether your efforts are transforming your sanskars, are you happy with those efforts of transforming your sanskars and of percentage of your efforts that you are putting and you are in a stage. Okay. Now, second question. Are you always content with your mind, with your words, and with your actions? Whatever you are doing, are you happy with it? That is, with the service that takes place through relationships and connections. In all three, not just in one type of service, but or are you always content with all the three types of service you do? Baba is asking. Do you check to what extent you are content? Where the checking has to be done? In the mind while creating thoughts, in the mouth while speaking words, and also in the actions that we perform. Okay, this is number 2. What is the first number? Your efforts, percentage of your efforts, and the efforts of transforming the samskars and the stage, the first thing. Second is the mind and words and actions. Okay, third question. Are you always content with yourself and with others when forming a connection or a relationship with all the souls? Are you content with yourself and with your relations and connections? This is because during the year of tapasya, this is the fruit of the success of your tapasya that you have to attain. Let there be contentment with yourself, with the service, and with others. Third, 3 aspects. With everything. With others means with everything. You did yoga for 4 hours. That is very good. You will reach 8 hours. From 4 hours, you will reach 8 hours yoga. That too is good. Become an embodiment of success with yoga. Yoga is a method, but what success did you achieve with this method? Yoga is a method, but what success do you achieve with this method? To connect your yoga is the method, and the attainment from having that yoga is called as success. Just as you have had the aim to have 8 hours of yoga. We all have aim to have 8 hours of yoga. In the same way, keep a clear and elevated aim to achieve the results of these 3 types of contentment. Some children consider themselves to be content due to their own cleverness. Don't be content in that way. I'm clever, I'm intelligent, I organize everything beforehand. Whatever I want, I receive. I know how to get it. That's why I'm happy and content. No, these are all arrogance. So Baba says that not in that way that you have to be content by attaining whatever you want, by making efforts in the world and attaining, then you say I'm content, not in that way. One is when your heart accepts, and the other is when your head accepts. Contentment means acceptance. No complaint, no confusion, no question. Very good. I'm glad you are smiling. So Baba says, so one type of contentment is when your heart accepts. The other type of contentment is when your head accepts. You are content with yourself when your head thinks, what worries do we have? So give this to your head to make it content. What do you have to give? My dear, talk to yourself. What worries do you have in the world? We are carefree souls. To consider yourself with your head to be content is not contentment. To consider yourself content with the head is not the real contentment. You have to understand this accurately. Experience the signs of contentment in yourself. Who is responsible to experience sign contentment within the self? Only we ourselves. Nobody is going to come and give contentment. Come on, please take this 1,000 naira contentment I have. Please buy 1,000 naira contentment. How many want? I have 5,000 naira contentment. You can give 10,000 naira contentment. If it is available like that, everyone will go and buy some contentment. Along with the corn powder, custard powder, they buy contentment also. But let your heart always be satisfied. Let there be that personality. Personality is formed with your heart. If you consider yourself to have that personality, but others don't consider you to have that personality, it means you are just pleasing yourself. What you have, you alone, if you are aware, it is okay. But others also should know what you are doing, what you have. If you are content and you have this personality of contentment, and you just, I'm telling, I'm very content, good. But others also should say, she's very content. Then you are really content. Otherwise, you are just satisfying yourself. It means you are just pleasing yourself. So there should not be contentment of that type, that kind. But you have to become a contented soul from the correct experience of your own experience. Contentment means that your heart and head will always be at rest. They will be in the stage of comfort and happiness. No stress, and no anxiety, no tension, no frustration. People use this word so easily. Today I'm frustrated. Why? Too much hot. Elements now. You're supposed to give good wishes to them. Then nothing will trouble. They will be in the stage of comfort and happiness. They will not be restless. They will be happy and comfortable. Such jewels of contentment constantly sparkle as jewels on the Father's forehead. Check yourself. Contentment enables you to receive blessings from the Father and all others. A contented soul will, from time to time, experience himself to be flying in the flight, in the Viman. Viman means flight of the blessings of the Father and all others. A contented soul will constantly fly in the flight of blessings of the Father and of all the others. A contented soul will from time to time experience himself to be flying. These blessings are the flying vehicle for such souls. If you want to fly, you need blessings, not visa or passport. These blessings are the flying vehicle for such souls. They will constantly experience themselves to be flying in a flying vehicle. Such souls will not ask for blessings, but blessings will come to them automatically. To be such a jewel of contentment means to be a tapasvi who is an embodiment of success. It is not success that is temporary, it is eternal and spiritual success. Baba was seeing such jewels of contentment. Let each one of you ask yourself, who am I? Who am I? All of us should ask this question. And what is the answer for them?
A point of light.
Well said, Brother Leonard. Point of light. Your own souls. So Baba is asking, Baba was seeing such wells of contentment. Each one of you should ask yourself, who am I? You have very good zeal and enthusiasm for the year of tapasya. Each of you is doing it according to your own capacity and also has enthusiasm for the future. This enthusiasm is very good. Baba says the enthusiasm that you're showing is very, very good. Now, reveal the attainment you have claimed from doing tapasya in your life and in your relationship, connections with all the others. You do experience this in yourself, but you must not just keep your experiences in your mind and intellect. Let them come into your behavior and on your faces. Whatever you experience in the context of God's love, God's peace, let it not be just in your mind. Let it be visible through your eyes. Let it be visible, heard properly. Your experience should be heard by others. So speak it out. And also it should be coming from your face and you are visible through your behavior. Otherwise, what is the use of having contentment? Isn't it? So it should be visible. Put them into your relationships and connections as well. Not only in your eyes, not only in your behavior, not only on your face, but let it come into your relationships and connections as well. Let people understand you don't need any more. You are content because you are full of the knowledge, wisdom of eternity. Only then will they first be revealed within you. Then they will be revealed in your relationship. First, it will be revealed within you, and then it will be revealed in your relationships, and they will then be revealed on the stage of the world. The drums of revelation beat. Your memorial in the scriptures, they say that Shankar opened his third eye and destruction took. Shankar means the bodiless stage, the tapasvi form. This means to make the snake of vices into the garland around your neck and constantly experience an elevated stage and be seated on an elevated seat. Can you reduce the speed? Elevated stage and elevated speed. The third eye means the eye of becoming perfect. Turn this. No, this is. The third eye means the eye of becoming perfect and the eye of becoming complete. When you tapasvis are in your complete stage and have the thought of world transformation, this nature will dance and the dance of complete upheaval. How will be the dance of complete upheaval? Will you like the dance? Can anybody like that type of dance? It's a dangerous dance. Dance of upheaval. Mr. Morupe, what is dance of upheaval?
Dance song, dance happiness.
Dance of upheaval. You will understand
Dance.
if you're listening really carefully.
Something quadrant you.
Say that's of appealing.
Upheaval.
Appealing.
Upheaval, turbulence. So this dance is performed by nature. You are already seeing dance of upheavals in the world. People are dancing only for competition, for money, for famous name, fame. and to be attracted, to show off. But that is the upheaval and it has no meaning. But the real dance of upheaval is the dance of the nature. It takes a fearsome form and transforms the whole world. It will dance the dance of creating calamities. You will be unshakable and it will create upheaval. You are stable and it is upheaval. If you are stable, then only that upheavals will come. Upheavals has to come. You understand? That dance of the nature, it has to come but when you are unshakable. Why is that? Who would clean up the whole world then? If you ask why alone, Baba is saying, who will clean the whole world? You cannot even clean your own mind. And government is giving 1 day holiday for cleaning, sanitation. But still people don't want to do that on that day. God is giving one full birth for sanitation. Could human souls do that? Cleaning the whole world? No. Rains will come and everything is sanitized. Everything is cleansed. So the upheaval of this air, this earth and water of the ocean will cleanse everything. You create such a complete stage with this tapasya. Nature will accept your order through your thoughts when you are constantly cooperative faculties. What are the cooperative faculties? Brother Inka, what are the faculties? First of all, who are you? You are a soul. So what are the cooperative faculties of the soul? Mind, intellect, and sanskars. They have to first accept your order. If your mind itself is not accepting your order, they are not cooperating, then there will not be stability. If your constantly cooperative senses do not accept your order, how would nature would accept your order? One thought of, and the nature would accept and it would start working on it. There be such a high stage of powerful tapasya that everyone has the same thought at the same time, the thought of the second transformation. A thought of a second. And what we should think, everyone together? Everyone together should think in a second. And what is that? Transformation. Think everyone, let's try this. Everyone sit straight and create only one thought. Transformation. Create. Are you thinking? Transformation. Transformation. And soon it will come. You all should collectively create a thought in a second. Transformation. And nature should become present. You Brahmin souls of the world have peace, yoga at the same time. Everyone has one thought of remembrance at the same time. In this way, through everyone's thoughts, nature start the dance of upheaval. This is why you say that there will be world transformation through self-transformation. How will this old world be transformed and become new? Through the powerful thought of all of you. When everyone has the same thought together, transformation will take place. So do you understand what you have to do? This is what is called as tapasya. Bab Dada is always pleased to see double foreign children. This does not mean that he is not pleased to see the Bharat. At the moment, it is the double foreigners' turn, and the father is always pleased with Bharat. And this is why he has come to Bharat and has made all of you into Bharat residents. So at this time, are all of you foreigners or are you the residents of Bharat? Baba is asking. What is it? Are you the foreigners or are all of you are the residents of Bharat? What do you think? Sister, what do you think who you are? Residents of Bharat or foreigner? Baba has come to make all of you residents of Bharat. So at this time, are all of you foreigners or residents of Bharat? In being residents of Bharat, you are also residents of Madhuban. You like being Madhuban residents. Now finish service quickly so that you can become Madhuban residents. When you finish giving the message to the whole world and come here, you will not then you will not be sent. By that time, this place will also be ready. Look, here is very big. He's talking about Peace Park. There is a Peace Park, a park full of variety of flowers, and there's a museum, and there's a playground area, and there is a theater, workshop place, sit outs, many things, you know, the amphitheater like that. We made plenty. Baba says, look at the land that we get, it's very big. Arrangements will be made there beforehand, and there will then be no difficulty for you. However, when the time comes, you will even sleep on your suitcase. You will not get a bed. So many people will come to Madhuban. That different time altogether. That time will be different from this time. Now, let the message through the service you do be the same in your mind. Let the message that you give through your service be the same that is in your mind, words, and actions. It is then that the speed of service will become fast. But what's happening now? Whatever we do is totally different from what is in our mind and what are we talking. We are here, it's okay, good. But when you go into that world, in your place where you stay, where you work, do you remember what you heard here? Be powerful in your mind, knowledgeful in your words. Be powerful in your mind, knowledgeful in your words, and in action. How should we be in action? We should be loveful in action, powerful in mind, knowledgeful in words, excuse me, loveful in your actions, relationships, and connections. Let us all three be experienced at the same time. This is called doing service at a very fast speed. Acha, are all of you all right in your mind? Are you all right in your body and mind?
Yes,
No answer.
I'm all right.
Thank you, Brother Benjamin. You come from far away, and so Babdada is happy seeing the happy children who have come from far away. However, even though you come here from far away, you're still all right because you come by plane. You don't come by road. By road, it is more tedious. By plane, the same amount of time, but you will not have so much tiredness because you are flying in AC. Acha, Babdada is giving special love and remembrance to those who have come for the first time in the cycle, who are meeting Baba for the first time. Brother, you are listening to for the first, you are as well, and Brother Prince as well, all of you meeting for the first time. Those who have been before and have come again, raise your hands.
Yes.
Those who have come before and have come again, raise your hands. Nevertheless, you have good courage. Good. You have good courage. You go back to earn money for your ticket and come back again. Go back to your country and work hard for your ticket and again come back. This also is a way to have remembrance. Who will give the ticket? Baba will give the power. But who has to earn the ticket? We alone. Even the ticket to the golden age. The visa to the golden age, we only have to earn. And the ticket to Madhuban as well, we only have to earn. So this also is a way to have remembrance. We have to go. We have to go. We have to go. We have to go. Same. Every time we have to go. We have to go. Always remember, number one, we have to go to Paramdham. Enough is enough about this old world. And number two, we have to go to Madhuban to meet Baba. So when you come here, you think that you have to go back to the foreign lands. But as soon as you leave, you think about coming back here. When you have arrived here, you think about going back. The time will come when that government will think that these Brahmin souls are beauty of Babu. A time will come that government also will think that these Brahmin souls, they are the beauty of Abu. For government, Abu means station, a beautiful place, all resorts everywhere, very cold, nice, all of that. But they do not know actually the Brahma Kumaris institution is so huge on the mountain, around the mountains, that they should appreciate because of these white dressed people. It is the beauty of these hills and mountains are more than that thing. Acha, to all the great souls in all four directions, to all the great souls in all four directions, to the elevated souls who constantly have satisfied hearts, to those who remain carefree, to the souls who are service at a fast speed, types of service at the same time. To those tapasvi souls who are seated on the seat of an elevated stage, but there is love, remembrance, and spiritual children say, Namaste.
And money to the
Is meeting all the groups. All of you consider yourselves to be holy swans. What is the special task of a holy swan? They have own ideas in front of those who are sitting in front of God. All speciality is you can meet yourself as it is making us. So they all gave their own ideas. Are all the specialities you have spoken about in your practical actions, whatever good things you speak, is it in action? Apart from you Brahmins, who else can become holy swans? Therefore, say with spiritual intoxication that just as the Father is the Lord's, our Father is always ever pure, and He puts all the powers into action all the time. In other same way, you holy swans always put all the powers into a practical form and remain constantly on. You get that, and you will always remember that. You remember all three aspects of it. And you know the aspects of the time, all the time. mother is pleased to see the part of the children that many times before. This is why you don't find it difficult. The word difficult cannot even enter into the dreams of the Brahmin children. You are master almighty authorities. So even difficult words should not enter into your intellect. Does the word difficult exist in the dictionary of Brahmins? Is it difficult? Difficulty? It doesn't exist somewhere in small, it doesn't exist even in the somewhere, even in a small print, does it? You are also knowledgeful of man. What is man? Are you not? When you are full, you cannot fail. When you are full, you cannot fail. What is the reason for failure? When you know that 8 in advance, why do you fail? If anything is coming, any problem is coming, but you have already recognized in advance, then you cannot fail. If someone knows in advance and then fails, what would you call that one to be? Someone happiness. What says? See, someone happens. The reason you fail is that you feel. And you feel, you fail. So having feelings about something or other makes you fail. You have the flu of feeling. You flu does, it makes you weak. When you have flu, something is a small thing that you make it weak. Therefore, you become full. You must not fail. You have to pass. Whatever situation arises, continue to pass. Through that, you will consider you pass with honors. Some you have to pass, which means you have to overcome. One is to overcome, pass. The other one is pass with honors. The third one is being close to Baba. You have to pass and you have to remain pass as well. When you say with intoxication that no one else has as much love for Baba as you have, then since you have love, do you want to remain close to him or far away from him? And you have so much of love for Baba. What do you want to do? Do you want to remain close or do you want to remain far away? Of you from the UK will fulfill all the Bhagavata's hopes. Will you not? What is the Father? One. What is that number one pure desire? Baba is especially asking those from the UK. You have to bring the big mics who can become instruments to reveal the Father and come close to the Father. Now, mics should definitely emerge from the UK, America, and other countries, but no one are those who are cooperative, and others are those who are close and cooperative. So, mics generally, there is good growth in service, and it will continue to grow. Acha, the children from Russia, young, but they are lucky. How much love have from the father? It is good. Bab Dada is happy with the courage of the children who have not forgotten how to labor. Do not any more efforts because you forgotten how to make your labor because you know how to use God. Acha, today's blessing. May you have a right to receiving blessings by doing charitable work with your every thought, word, and deed. May you have a right of receiving blessings by doing charitable work with every thought, word, and deed. Have this determined thought, explanation, have this determined thought by yourself throughout the day. With your thoughts, words, and actions, you will be a charitable soul and continue to perform charity. The instant fruit of performing charity is blessings from every soul. So, accumulate from your every thought and collect hands of cooperation emerge from the hearts of those in relationship and connection with you. Only such souls shall receive a prize from Baba. Slogan: constantly stay of the one and you will make the Father your companion. This is awareness. Baba says, see, constantly stay in the company of the one Father and make the one Father your companion. Or as awareness. Those who are our companion have to constantly be in their company, and that is where we can be like companions. So Baba says that people should constantly stay, and this is called as greatness. What is the greatness? Constantly Father your company. Be the company of one Father and making the companion, making the Father as your companion. This is the greatness. Thank you, Baba. Kindly share what is your hand point, which means what is the point that you're going to practice, and your Swaman. Who am I? Baba has given many testimonies, like you are Master Almighty Authority. You are serviceable. You are an honest soul. You are a contented soul. Isn't it? Acting for yourself and also the practice to point. To point to practice. Brother Leona, would you like to say first? Brother Leona?
Hello, come again. The voice is not it's cracking over here.
What's your point of practice today from the Murli?
Yes, the practice is how to be powerful in the mind, knowledgeable in word, and lovable in action.
Wonderful. And what is your self-respect today? I am.
I'm a soul, point of life.
Love you, Brother Leona. And what about others here? Sister Uncle. Very good. And the title? Self-respect. What is it? I am. measure of contentment. Yes, Sister Murli.
No.
Mm.
So
Yes. Oh, Shanti.